We shall now take a look at algorithm where we are required to generate this particular sequence called as the Fibonacci sequence. Before you proceed to write the logic for the algorithm, it is absolutely important to understand how this sequence is generated, how it works. The sequence just starts with 0 and 1. So I'll call the first number as 0 as first, this fellow 1 as second. Then if you see this particular one, it is the sum of 0 plus 1. This becomes 1. Now what is 2? 2 is 1 plus 1. 3 is 2 plus 1. 5 is 3 plus 2. So what is happening is, in order to generate the next number in the sequence, it is adding the previous two numbers. So the logic is like this. Every time you have to do something like this. You have to say current is first plus second. This is one part, so that you get the new value of this current, which happens to be 1, 2, 3, and so on. And also the value of second should be copied to first, and the value of current should be copied to second. Why is that so? In order to generate the next value of the term. So this is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term, and so on till the nth term. So what will happen is, the user will give you the value of n may be 1000, 2000, 50, 500, whatever it is. So you have to keep printing these numbers in a sequence as long as the value of current is less than or equal to n. So as long as the value of current is less than or equal to n, you will keep generating this sequence. But a few important things. First is, the calculation of current is first plus second. And every time after you print the value of current, what you should be doing is, the value of second should be copied to first, and the value of current should be copied to second. In a short while, I'll show you the demo and you'll easily understand this particular logic. So let's try to first take a look at the algorithm. It says start, read a number. So let's say I'm putting a number as, just say, 21. So in this case, n or capital N, the last number in this series happens to be 21. Now what I'm going to do is, before I proceed to generate the sequence, I need to have the values of first and second. So I say first is 0, second is 1, and initially I can say current is also 1, because I know the first three terms are 0, 1, and 1. Now I am going to start printing this series. So let's draw this column so that it's really easy to understand what we are trying to do. First, second, and current. Okay, and here you can have the output window. Here the output is being shown. So let's go about it. So we have first as 0, second as 1, current as 1. There's nothing in displayed in the output. Now we let us print 0 and 1, because these are the starting numbers of the series, and the user is expected to enter at least a number greater than 1 or equal to 1. So what I am doing is, I am printing first and second. So in the output, 0 is printed, 1 is printed. Now how long should I keep doing this series? The value of n is 21. So as long as n or current is less than or equal to the value of n, you should keep printing the series. So let's see how we generate the value of the term. So as long as, repeat while, as long as the value of this fellow current is less than or equal to n, in this case n is 21, you will be keeping doing certain steps. First is, I am going to print current. So it prints 1 here. Once I print current, I am required to print 2 next time. In order to print 2, the value of second should be copied to first. You should do that first. Okay, you should copy the value of second to first and the value of current to second. So here you can see the value of second is copied to first, and this value of current is copied to second. Okay, so in this case what happens? First took the value of second, it became 1. Second took the value of current, which became 1. Now after that what happens? Current is equal to first plus second. Current is first plus second, so current is 2. We are good to go. Now this is end of the while loop. We go back here. Is 2 less than or equal to 21? This condition is still true. So I am going to print 2 here. Next, the value of second gets copied into first. The value of current gets copied into second. And current becomes 2 plus, sorry, it should be this is 1. 1 gets copied into first, 2 gets copied into second. Now current is equal to first plus second, which happens to be 3. Again we go back. 3 is still less than or equal to 21. I am going to print the value of 3. I'm just putting a comma so that you can understand these are different numbers. First takes the value of second. So you can think of this moment like this, okay? Like this. So this way you can understand the logic. So now this becomes 2. This ends up coming here. So each of this moment is like this, okay? So this becomes 3. Now current is first plus second. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 is still less than 21. So I am printing 5 here. Okay. Now first takes the value of second. So first becomes 3. Second takes the value of current. So it ends up becoming 5. Next, current is first plus second. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 is still less than or equal to 21. So I'm still fine. So I go ahead and print 8 here. Once I print 8, again this pushing takes place. 5 gets into first, that means second gets copied to first, current gets copied to second, so this becomes 8. Now current is first plus second. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 is still less than or equal to 21, so I print 21. Okay, I print 21 here. Here again second value is copied to first, so this becomes, sorry, this becomes 8. Okay, this becomes 8. Current value is copied to second, so this fellow becomes 13. Current becomes 13 plus 8 is how much? 21. We are still okay. 21 is still less than or equal to 21. So what I do is I print 21. I printed in advance, but it should print 13 here first, and let me print 21 here. So once I print 21, first takes the value of second. Okay, so this becomes 13. Second takes the value of current, and current becomes equal to 13 plus 21 is 34. Now 34 is not less than or equal to 21. So I'm going to command, I'm going to halt in this particular flow. So I hope you understood how this particular logic really worked. The value of second moves to first, the value of current moves to second, and the value of current is first plus second. So here this is a typo. I had mentioned 13 but I had written 21. So after 8, 13 is printed and then 21. So if you draw this angle, you will know that there is a movement of values from second to first, current to second, and current is equal to first plus second. Please do not make an attempt to learn logic by heart. Logic is all about understanding the concept and doing it. Always draw a table with variables and try to show the values and output. This way you will be guaranteed to know whether your logic is correct when you develop it. Don't assume you write it and it is correct. Writing does not guarantee it is correct. Unless you draw the table and do the dry run or test it, there is no way to know whether it is correct.